Welcome back to more Persona 2 Eternal Punishment. So last time, we saw Tatsuya Sudo for the first time, and we took down his Hellhound, but yeah, he's saying he's going to the Aerospace Museum, which probably means that he's up to no good once again. But we also unlock Kounan, which means, yeah, we get to see Maki again. Not the Reiko's a famous counselor. There are even rumors circulating that she can heal wounds and illnesses instantly. Of course, she doesn't do injury, but she probably makes people so lighthearted that they don't even notice. She is great. So yeah, before we do check out more of the sites though, let's explore everywhere else in Kounan. Like, yeah, let's talk some PCs. But yeah, we're mostly exploring today, because yeah, we better make some preparations before we go to that aerospace museum. Ruzuka indeed has started selling armor. Armor can be really trapped, so I'm glad they're making it fashionable. So yeah, that can. It's my turn working today too. Don't get too involved in your research. All the things going on, it would be horrible to get caught up in it. Alright. And yeah, selling armor again. You've been to the aerospace museum, right? The blimp on the roof is real, they say. Nothing wrong is knowing that. Nothing wrong is knowing that. It's what I actually said. Anyway, there are a couple of places we can go to, but some places we actually can't go to, like Ibisu Beach. Hey, this ain't the time to be staring at the sunset. Come on, let's go. And there's also the dreaded abandoned factory. I don't think we have any business here. Now let's go. We can't go there either. So yeah, don't want to go to the Aerospace Museum, obviously. So let's check out Luna Palace Kounan. Yeah, that's the PD. So yeah, it's getting on the other side. My, you forgot something at home? Hold up, look at the door. So yeah, here's Maya's room. So yeah, quite the mess, isn't it? That's a nice stereo. It's a decent addition to this room. This is the work of a burglar. Is anything missing? You should check immediately. I'll be gonna search. Oh yeah, I didn't tell you, but recently I started learning the flamenco dance. Want to see it later? I'm really good. You want to do that because I unlock something later. Can't go in here though. Hey Maya, don't try to go into someone else's room. From there on is my secret domain. Yeah, especially considering how, this looks. So yeah, let's see if we can check anything else. Like for example, there's a PlayStation here. That's pretty cool. Don't know what Maya would need with that, but anyway. And then there's also that stereo. This is the only thing still clean. Yeah, you can play music on that, but we need to get the music first. Alright, with that done, let's go to Kounan PD. Because everyone here has new dialogue. I want to work hard to become a detective, then I'll work hard like Katsuya-san and be popular among the female officers. Katsuya-san doesn't have a girlfriend. I guess his work is his love. This is my workplace. Everyone here is good, but they're on duty right now. These are causing trouble. Katsuya's still young. Even so, he pays for his punk. He pays for his punk of a younger brother, and even takes care of him. They say he's shrewd and too serious, but in the end, he ends up sacrificing himself to protect someone. Lately, there have been a lot of creepy cases, especially the murder cases where they've been gruesomely killed. Oh, sorry. Can that really be the work of a human? Before, we could tell if it was a human, even if a crime was committed. I see, you're a friend of Katsuya-san. He is the hardest working man with a huge heart for justice. He's a worrywart, though. He has some female officers. Did he hit? Katsuya-san. Wait, not him. Well, tell me about it later in private. Okay. We'll think about that later, maybe. Huh, dog statue? Just like in the detective's office? This thing has a bunch of without tricks. Yeah, we can deal with him later. I think he wants 10k. Cheesecake Cutler, yeah. We'll worry about him later. It hasn't changed. This atmosphere, in the end, it's just a government job. So that should be everyone. We'll worry about that later, because, yeah. They're gonna be talking about the funny stuff later, so yeah. Anyway, now let's go to Sumaruji. Which is the fortune-telling place. So whenever someone did the trick because he slipped out of that sanitarium room, thanks for your trouble, buddy. Apparently that's how you did that. Who was that brat Pseudo spoke of? From what I heard, they seem to be related to you, Monica. You want your fortune told, Maya? Then use Wang one. That one works way better. Yeah, we'll see about that. So here's the Samara Genie, let's talk to them. Those who are lost in the maze of life gather here. The ray of light in the darkness of future. I am the Samara Genie. A fortune teller, husky voice. Her fortunes haven't been accurate lately. They say a double rows the sea at night. This is thy first time here, and disclose what is in thy heart. The crystal and the card shall reveal the light. Alright, let's solve that first. For now, Wangwon is the way they say that it really works. Perhaps I should change it. Let's try a fortune. I shall tell thy fortune. Amu, Amu, Amu. Baimu, readless. Crystal will reveal to us the future. I see. Thou bearest 2 children. One is a high-spirited first grader. You don't have any? Huh. You're probably single. I know that already. So yeah, unfortunately her fortunes aren't working very well. So yeah. I'm sorry, since Wangon became famous, her fortunes stopped working all of a sudden. A fortune teller without fortunes must do something about this. But can we do something about it? Let's go to Jolly Roger next. And yeah, Jolly Roger has changed a little bit because you can get Rumours here now. The Samara Genie no longer gives Rumours. Maya, what should we do? I asked the barkeep and he said there's a bunch of kids at the museum. What if something happens? No, we're to ensure it does not happen. This is a nice place here, but this is a cafe. I thought it was a new bar. And that proprietor is an information expert. Many guys at the station rely on him to keep tabs on the word on the street. You can't say that it is legal, but we're in a similar situation. Why don't you try talking to him? So yeah, he's a room walker now. I said it's true, that blimp at the museum really flies. For medicine, you know. That's the room the kids are talking about. You're all not to be able to distinguish fantasy from reality. Alright, let's talk to him. Room Wonga Master. Welcome to Jolly Roger's, the store hoisting the pirate flag. I'm the proprietor and the cook. The barkeep at the cafe Jolly Rogers. He is also familiar with the sea's room as he's known as the Room Wonga Master. By the way, are you magazine reporter? I'm not blind. I can tell. I have a proposal for you. A sailor's just a man to land. Stand behind this counter, leaning my ears toward Rumours, has become my only joy. If you share your information with me, my joy would be all the more. As thanks, I'll give you my Rumours. How about it? So yeah, you can also dine in with him too. And yeah, he has cafe food it looks like. Don't worry about that yet. I'll talk to him. You can either ask for Rumours or just, make small talk. Some school kids went to the aerospace museum for a field trip. The opening of it this sea has become lively. Alright. You can also ask about dining in as well, if you want to know about that. Which again, this should be the same with everyone else. Now let's ask about the rumor. The only annoying thing about him is that, you had to go for a lot of menus to get to the rumors of this guy, but that's really the only annoying part. A rumor, it's not like I don't have one, but first let's see what you got. That's a report for you. I did not know that, but mine isn't too shabby either. You know the Battle Master, right? They say if you win the contest, you get real accessories and help in battle. Alright. And yeah, they have another one. Let's see, I have a nice one for you. Tell me yours first. I see, it's a bit unbelievable, but if it's true, then that is a huge rumor. Alright, here's mine. The Samara Genie, famous for fortunes that don't come true, seems to have begun using Wango. Now all of fortunes come true. So there you go. And yeah, you actually have to talk to the Samara Genie first, otherwise he actually doesn't have the rumor, because you need to see for yourself that they don't work. So yeah. But anyway, Hiragi, let's finally go there. Everyone's new darker. So let's talk to Dr. Rinko. Maki-san really helps out a lot. Since she can approach patients with such devotion, she could do well as a certified counselor. Maybe she's seeing a bit of herself in the patients. She's just too kind. So there you go. And you can get healed her. No one can understand their own hearts, so when you have trouble, come. I'll be your assistant. Yeah, Maki is like one of the few good counselors in an RPG, it feels like, but anyway. Psychotherapy? My, you gotta worry. Jeez, you're so distant. At times like that, why don't you talk to me? Yeah, that's not it. That's right. You're always being positive. It's useless just worrying about it. Grandma, I saw the person in front of me, so that's Joker. A persona is whimsical. It can be your strongest ally or your worst enemy. Isn't that similar to your own, I mean? Studying counseling for the future. It's wonderful to have such a determined mind to move forward at such a young age. I wish you could learn from her, or even develop a small fraction of her determination. Anyway, I took the Maki earlier, obviously. Weird interior design, huh? It's designed from a fairy tale in order to calm an adult's heart. Well, it doesn't really affect me. Would someone erase my memory? The skill in my heart, erase it. Yeah, again, this place is so interesting, and also Maki being here is a big plus. Anyway, so Tomi Tadashi, I believe, yep. Everyone is deep Daleka. Yo, I'm the second sister. At the new 6th and 7th sisters, now you can monopolize Sumaru. So please support the second sister branch. Models of funky eyes or list of funky music. So yeah. What? I would like to say support the other stores. So every year we compete for sales. Family or not, please support me. So yeah. If the Joker case is his doing, the previous murder case are likely to have been his doing too. But the method is too different. He probably doesn't use guns. Anyway, we have to catch her and get a confession. The store's owner, the 6th sister or 7th or whatever, I can't tell them apart. They all I think that's what they all sell the same stuff, so it doesn't matter. Again, there's a few typos in here. It is what it is. Who knows? Who knows what I did? At this rate, he'll Maya. It seems the young children believe that the blimp on the roof of the museum is real. My son said as much. Kind of Bingo, he's on a field trip there as we speak. He's probably making a ruckus. I love what you're telling. If you follow exactly what it says, you won't fail. Plus, you don't have to worry anymore. Alright. And yeah, that's it actually. So yeah, let's go to the other places. Arbor only has one thing of interest, a rumor at // so let's go there. And obviously we could spread the rumor too, so we'll do that later. So yeah, let's go get that rumor. Do you know the Battlemaster Mag, real armor, or sweepstake prizes? Whoever has any details, please respond. So there we go. And now, yeah, let's go to Rengadai now. Yeah, so that's actually quite a new dark. And again, I think I'm not going to voice it, but we can see what's going on. So you're saying that again? It doesn't work, bummer. So yeah, again, I don't know if Kounan is my favorite place in this game. Again, it probably will be because, you know, Maki's there, but again, I don't know, there's just a lot of cool places there, so yeah. There is a new area in this game that I kind of like as well, so yeah, definitely point that out. Anyway, let's go to Lion Totakatsuya. Apparently he's the only one who's new dialogue. It was rumored that the murderer 10 years ago was a Joker, and that Joker was Tatsuya Sudo. In other words, the true killer was Tatsuya Sudo. Now we have the visible connection. Now let's go to Time Castle because the middle-aged woman has new dialogue. She was talking about the Joker earlier. I tried the Joker cuts too, there was someone I just couldn't forgive, and I just tried to get back at that person. Anyway, while we're here, I do want to actually see some cards, and yeah, this kind of relates to something too. I'm not actually going to fuse. I think I'm going to fuse after the next dungeon. Let's register some cards. So yeah, we can register the Arcus cards. And why not the Balzac card and the Strength card? Yeah, you can even register stab boosting cards like that too. And there you go. Now if I want to, I can go buy them. I think I will want Magna cards when we do that. Luckily they're not too expensive, especially after we do the next dungeon. A Strength card, to be honest, for 30,000, it's not too bad to buy because it gets plus 10 Strength quite a bit. So yeah, any of our physical personas going to use in the future will definitely like that. So yeah. Anyway, Kaori, everyone has new dialogue apparently. So I'll talk to Miss Curry again, see what she has to say. Yeah, mainly her dialogue talks about, what flowers help you. I wonder if that's true in real life as well. Oh, those flowers in particular. With all these sweet smells, is a powder or something they share out this place? Yeah, I think he said something similar before. He's saying something similar. So apparently not everyone is new dialogue, so yeah. It must have been me doing the dialogue twice then. That's okay. It's fine, at least we know that. Man, with that done, let's go to Garden Sushi. We can get another rumor here. And yeah, that's actually the only thing of interest here. So yeah, let's hear a rumor. Would you tell me your story first? You have to give me a fresh one. That's pretty good. In fact, you're good. So now here's my information. In the magazine Battlemaster, when you enter the sweepstakes, you can win a real weapon. So there you go. Yeah, there isn't anything else here apparently, so yeah. I'm just, yeah, apparently there isn't anything else here. For some reason I thought there was. Maybe I'm getting confused with the other places you can eat. Because, yeah, you can get rumors from them as well, so yeah. Anyway, so Tommy Tadashi, only Bofu has new dog, but it might be the repeat dialogue already shown earlier, so let's see. The Kotodama that Sudo was talking about must be Rumours, so that means he became the Joker by the power of Rumours. So there you go. Yeah, Kotodama is kind of a keyword in this game, you'll probably want to remember it, so yeah. Anyway, Velvet Room, the party, and the two assistants have new dialogue. And yeah, I didn't really point this out clearly before, I think, but yeah, the Velvet Room, every time you exit enter, it can have new music, which I really like. So he is the one behind the Mafia. I finally found him. I'll get him this time. Ever since we came back from the sanitarium, Sarah's Zarkon is acting strangely. What's wrong? I can't believe the Joker really exists. He knows about me, about what I did. In this interval between the consciousness and the unconsciousness, the sound of the heart can be heard clear. Each time I am embraced by that beautiful melody, I feel pride alluring you with my singing. Within yourself there exist others you did not know existed, the same as everyone else. So I want to look on to see what that unknown character will mean to you for many times to come. And yeah, we can also talk to Eo, although he doesn't need dog. So yeah. Alright, that's everyone. So yeah, let's go spread the rumors. I think I'm dead too. I'm actually... This is a bit of a bad idea, but I'm thinking I'm also going to do the key statue. Because yeah, I need to spend basically all my money on it, so yeah. I think we can do it now. It's more rumors actually, so that's kind of funny. So let's actually tackle this first. So yeah, I probably should couple this because yeah, this is gonna be a little while. Oh, it actually happened a little bit earlier. So yeah, apparently yeah, me putting in the mic did help. So yeah, I skipped through the dog unfortunately because yeah, I didn't think that it would happen this early. So yeah, again, I could have actually done this earlier then, but hey, it's fine to do it now. Over here, meow. So yeah, apparently by putting in all that money, don't you understand, meow? Over here, meow. So you need to only put 10,000 because I put in the money earlier. And yeah, who was the one talking to us before? It was this person. Demon Rumonga Nekomata. Nice to meet you, meow meow. Hey, what are you doing? Namaki-chan, sorry meow, I was so bored I'm sorry, my son. She just likes playing tricks on people. Jeez, apologize to Maya-san too. My gosh. Sorry, as a token of apology, I'll tell you my most treasured rumor, meow. Let me start over. How do you do, meow? I'm the rumor-loving Nakamata, meow. I collect rumors unknown to humans, meow. So the infernal devil summoned Tamaki likes pranks as a weakness of buddy. She does much about rumors among demons. By the way, what do you need today, meow? I want to hear rumors. You want me to tell you a rumor, meow? To tell me a rumor also, meow. We'll trade information, meow. I heard that rumor a lot, meow, but I guess that's enough for today, meow. You know, it's still Kaori Meow. Then did you know they started aromatherapy? I'm surprised that works, Meow. Alright, let's say some more. So they have another rumor. Is that true, Meow? I just heard something big, Meow. As far as I'll tell you also, Meow. That suspicious shop. What was it, Meow? Oh yeah, that beauty spot theory has a new beauty treatment. I'm excited, Meow. And that's it. Actually, there's more. Have you ever met Trish, Meow? Rumor is that she started to sell ice cream in the dungeon for a profit, Meow. Alright. That's everything. I think she'll have more rumors later tied to those 3 things. So yeah, we got a lot of rumors. Let's go start spraying them. So we got Carrie's new service, started aromatherapy. Yeah, I need to go over this. I'm gonna need to get that up on my tab. And if there's new trends, start new course. I don't like taking advantage of them too much, but hey, it's fine. I'll at least talk about it. Smart Genie changed service, started Wangwon fortune. So there we go. And then we got Trish's new service, started selling ice cream. Yep. And then we have something kind of important. At first, rumor that, yeah, we kind of had to choose. Battle Master's prizes. Rin real weapons, real armor, or real accessories. So let's have a look at these. So, generally speaking, the weapons aren't too well liked, although there are definitely some interesting ones. They have good attack power, and most of them raise your crit rate, 2 of them raise your aim, and they have interesting secondary effects. They could be interesting. I'll just start again. The weapons, weapons aren't too interesting in this game unless they give stats. Unfortunately, none of these weapons do. They're mainly good because, they're good as weapons. So yeah, we're not going to worry about the weapons too much. The armor, though, is kind of interesting. And yeah, apparently, this is the only thing that gives the armor. So yeah, that's actually probably what we're going to go for, because the accessory you can get from Fantasy World. So, I guess yeah, there's 3 of them. I guess I could go with that. You can get skill cards as well, but that's only from Miracle Magazine or Fantasy World. Concealed Lives is only from Miracle Magazine. So actually, yeah, I would need to choose between... Actually, no. I think, yeah, what we're probably going to do, Miracle Magazine or the Concealable Lives. Then we probably do Battle Master for armor, and then we do Fantasy World for accessories. That's probably how we're going to do it. But anyway, start to spoil my plans a little bit. Let's talk about the armor. I think the cool thing about the armor is that they give stats a lot of the time, so that's nice. And some of the armor you get later is actually pretty decent. It's not like the best armor in the world, but hey, it might not be such a bad idea to try hunting for it at some point, so yeah. And then the accessories are really good, the best things, but Fantasy World can also give them, and yeah, that's who we're going to be using. So yeah, and yeah, I'd highly recommend getting the accessories. They're kind of a big deal, so yeah. So then yeah, and if I didn't do that, then yeah, Fantasy World I had to get skill cards most likely, so yeah. Wait, I think you can maybe double up. I think you can, but I don't think that makes much sense to do that, so yeah. So like I said, looking for this, yeah, Battle Master giving armor, let's do that. We can get the accessories later, which are mainly what I'm going to be suit sticking in this game. And yeah, that's it. So yeah, we have a lot of new services that we can go check out. So you look up all of them. Just to make sure I'm not doing anything wrong. So yeah. The only one we can't really show off yet is Trish, because she's only in dungeons. So let's go to Kaori first, because aromatherapy time. So let me go get aromatherapy up. Because again, I want to talk about how this works basically. I want to make sure I'm doing it correctly. Alrighty, so let's talk to her. Welcome to my shop. I prepared a new fragrance course. I call it the Encounter Aroma. I put it on scent, it changes your surroundings and you'll have a new meetings. Please give it a try. This is actually kind of useful. And yeah, we don't need a heal. Because yeah, you have all these. And yeah, what these do is, yeah, they change the encounter, right? Basically, it can make, it's basically based on the arcana. So like, for example, yeah, this one. Yang Yang, or Lang Lang, maybe, I don't know. That actually increases the encounter rate of magician type demons, but then there's Clary Sage, if I can find that. Here it is. That actually decreases the encounter rate of magician type demons. So you can basically adjust random encounter rate a little bit. Although not everything will be here because you need an additional rumor to get the others. So yeah, we'll definitely think about that because again, these could be actually quite useful because there's some like rare enemies in the game, and these can help with that. And they last apparently 800 total steps. So yeah, and again, if you want a specific spell card, well, I guess tarot card actually, then yeah, these can be quite useful for that as well. So yeah. So there you go. That's actually pretty good. Let's go to Etheria next, which is the charm tree, I believe. So yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be an Alva, and then yeah, after that we can look at the fortune telling. So yeah, let's go to Etheria. Welcome to Etheria. Start some new treatments this week. Please give one a try. The essential results only available from the spa. Every treatment brings out your charm. Nobody will be a match for you. Alright then. So yeah, let's have a look. So you have the gold course, the silver course, the iron course, and the red course. So you get the stage 5 member. So basically what this does is it affects talking to demons basically. So yeah, these can make it a bit easier basically. I guess last amount of sets. Brand the gender is also quite important, for example. So yeah, again, this is actually pretty complex because yeah, pretty much how this works is yeah, you can basically make it so that certain demons are easier to talk to. That's the general idea. But yeah, it's only you can only give it to one character, so you need to think about okay, so who's going to talk to this demon basically. So yeah, like for example, the Gorkles, for example, apparently affects demons that are childish. It says. And if they're girl and boy, apparently, so yeah. Then yeah, I could give it to someone who can normally talk to them, and then yeah, they'll become easy to talk to, or someone that normally can't talk to them, I believe, that well, and then yeah, they become easier to talk to, so yeah. And yeah, this is mainly important later because of the route split, basically. I don't know if I need to take advantage of it though, because yeah, well, it is. You don't need to contact like every enemy in the game. The main reason to do that is to get basically the lore about them. There isn't a benefit to talking to everyone in this game. So yeah, it's mainly just an extra thing. But if you really want to do that, then yeah, the treatment could be very useful. And now yeah, let's go to Smart Genie because yeah, they actually work now. So yeah. Oh, the customers on the other. Actually, there's a rumor that I started Wangle fortune telling. I decided to do it, and now my fortunes actually do come true. This is a gift from above. Is that great or what? Now my answer shall become reality. It is alright this time. This goes what is in my heart. So yeah. So now yeah, if you want to, you can ask for a fortune for 3,000. This is probably something I'll do in the next part, at the start of the next part, because yeah, I like making use of the fortune telling in this game a bit more. Because yeah, there's only 5 things that, well actually 6 things, that she can get for you. So then yeah, I feel like that's just a lot easier to get what you actually want when compared to Instant. So yeah, let's talk about these a little bit. So Blue Dragon, such a demon personalities. Which yeah, apparently, I'm having a look at this. It's a way again. It's kind of like it's kind of like the treatment. Basically, yeah, this could make it easier to contact certain demons, but yeah, it completely reverses the personality basically. So then, like, when it's normally angry at something, I think it gets like happy instead. I believe something like that. I don't know if it's as good as the treatment. I feel like it isn't as good, but yeah, it's interesting to think about at least. But yeah, we're probably not going to be using it that much too. Then there's Yellow Dragon, which doubles Maya's base select. This is very good for anything luck based like this. Gambling and the sweepstakes. So yeah, that's it. So Red Dragon doubles mutation rate. And that's very useful because mutations are kind of useful in this game, so it might be the one we go after. And again, the best way to make use of it is probably when you're just grinding in a future area. Basically, it's an area where it's very easy to grind on. Then you can use Red Dragon deck, get a lot of mutations, and then get the Persona bar ready pretty quickly. That's one way I like to use it. Then there's Silver Dragons. Demons don't break contact until 4 emotion states have been reached. This actually makes it harder to contact them. That's actually not really a bad thing. To be honest, it can make getting full cards easier, so that's definitely something I would like to use them for. So there's that. Then on that is Light and Black Dragon. These are two separate ones, but yeah, they do the opposite thing. Light Dragon doubles the XP but halves money earned. Black Dragon halves the XP and doubles money earned. Money is quite important in this game, but there is an easy way to get a lot of it, so because of the gambling, let's just say. So yeah. So what the guide wants you to do actually is use Light Dragon a lot. We might later, but we are already at a good level, so yeah, we'll worry about that later. It's kind of nice later on because you kind of want to use a Stormer in a lot of dungeons of this game, it feels like. So then, when you start getting under level, then you can use Light Dragon and basically get back up to level. That's one way I like to use it, so yeah. But anyway, so let's look at Personas again. I guess status is good. But yeah, again, we didn't level up last time, so yeah, I'm just kind of having a look and seeing what our Personas are like. We probably don't use Kinara, but hey, he has Meraki now, so that's not bad. Again, having a Persona that can use Earth could be kind of nice, and yeah, you can go back to Surya now. But yeah, we can still keep ranking them up a little bit. And then yeah, you can go back into Matsuo-sama. I kind of want to still use Matsuo-sama. That's kind of why I don't want to fuse. I was thinking, yeah, maybe we get Minotaur now, but yeah, like I said, we can wait on Minotaur if I really want him. I guess I'm gonna look up episodes again, just real quick, because there are gonna be some episodes I'm thinking about a little bit. So yeah, for future, like yeah, there's also Marduki's much higher level though. We'll worry about that dude later. You can also get Jack Frost for Lula as well. He's not too bad, so yeah. Yes, we are high enough leveled. Again, let me double check that as well. What levels are we rocking now? Yeah, we're level 15, so we can make anything that's level 20. Is what that means. We could get Jack Frost, so he's not going to be too useful. And yeah, Minotaur, the good thing is that, yeah, we're still quite a long way from Tyrannus, who's also a physical attacker. So good competition. So yeah, we could definitely get Minotaur. After the... I mean, another thing to do, I could get him now because I could get the Strength card and the Magna card, but that will be a bit expensive, so yeah. But yeah, maybe we could do that now. Otahime is only one level away. I kind of like Otahime because of Malaquas, and yeah, Katsu can make good use of her. Who else is interesting? Mars is also quite interesting, but yeah, you do need to get kind of high leveled for him. But yeah, he's a physical attacker and a very strong one for Mr. Katsuya, so yeah, we gotta think about him. And yeah, like I said, I like Shax a lot. I don't know if I really need him though, because we aren't too far away from Hell, and Hell's also a very good magical attacker, so yeah. And also, it gets Magnara pretty early, to be honest, as well. Only needs a few ranks. This will probably be the persona for the next dungeon for Battlefield, so yeah, I think that's why I don't really want Shax, to be honest. Because you want for the dungeon after the next one, but again, Hell also gets that, so it's like, yeah. Feels like Hell will be a good choice there. We already made Fala there. And yeah. Again, Iris is cool, but we'll worry about Iris later. We can now make Pyreka, but yeah, she's alright. She gets Magarla, but let's just say that Fala can also get Magarla, so yeah. There's also this guy. Kimich Kakmo. Good agility, so that could definitely help out Katsuya. And he also has a wing flap. That's actually not too bad damage, considering, Katsuya is a physical attack, and Tetrarch is a good skill too. He's alright, but I'm not sure if I really want him. I mean, that's really it. Okay, like I said, I could get Minotaur. You know, what's our money? Yeah, I think we could get Minotaur, actually. I'll change our mind a little bit. But yeah, I still want to use mods for some of those, so yeah, we'll worry about it. So let's go buy the 2 things I want for him. Because yeah, if I didn't get all the basically yeah, I kind of saved a little bit of money thanks to the giving the money in the last favors. So yeah, we'll spend like half of it to make a good Minotaur. So yeah. Again, this is why money's kind of important. I kind of view the cards like the compendium, buying personas out of the compendium in our Persona games. Kind of interesting. Anyway, let's go to Kounan. Yeah, like I said, we can make a pretty decent Minotaur, and he can just chill. We don't need to use him right away. Because again, we can use mods for some. I guess the only problem with doing this is again, I'm probably gonna give hell to Baofu, but again, that might take a little bit. We need to get level 17, so yeah. So let's chariot. We need 60 chariot cards. I could have got them from Ogre in the last dungeon, but that's okay. Again, that's where the free cards come in, so yeah. I might talk to more demons afterwards. I think we want star cards. Luckily though, yeah, we can definitely make a pact with a star person in the next dungeon, so yeah. So we'll do that. Let's talk to Mr. Igor again, and now let's go summon a Minotaur, because again, he can actually be pretty strong. Another reason I kind of want him is Side Punch, because yeah, Pegasus Strike. It's not as good as in Instant, but it's still pretty decent. And you'll get the Magna card because they're kind of hurting on earth damage. And yeah, let's do this. We'll still keep the Karma Ring on Katsuya, because he might let Spitting Shot, and that is a physical attack. I don't think Matsuo-sama gets anything physical. But if I want to use Minotaur though, yeah, we better get the Karma Ring to Baofu, so yeah. And there we go. Alright, Minotaur, you Minotaur, everyone Minotaur, grr. Boy, anyway. He is like the fire in this game, which is kind of funny because, you know, as a default, but anyway. Who do we not want? Probably on the star personas, so I'll get rid of probably Callisto. So there we go. I don't need Callisto for too much more in this game, so yeah. Yeah, I said yeah, we're about to learn Swing Shot on Katsuya, which is technically a physical attack, so yeah. Again, Matsuo-sama doesn't get any physical attacks, so yeah, I think it's wise to still keep the covering on him, but yeah, like I said, once we do start using Minotaur, then yeah, we definitely want the covering on him, so yeah. Again, he's a bit of a glass cannon when you think about it, because again, he's weak to all magic basically, so yeah. So yeah, it might be a little bit hard to use, but hey, we can make it work, especially with Side Punch, so yeah. Anyway, I think we'll end things here, because we do have a lot of wind skills, that's another reason why I'm thinking that as well. But anyway, I think that'll be it for now. And yeah, one final thing too, Earth Skull, because it means that yeah, we can use the Fire Fusion skill, which is very nice, the one that's area effects, so yeah, that's also kind of useful. Anyway, yeah, enough about that now. Yeah, we basically done all our preparations for the Aerospace Museum, so next time we'll be taking on the Aerospace Museum, so yeah, look forward to that, and I'll see you guys again.